The endangered red-cockaded woodpecker makes its home here in Louisiana in the Kisatchie National Forest in Grant Parish. USDA biologists there are monitoring newly hatched woodpeckers in an attempt to keep an accurate count of these young birds. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's A.J. Sabine shows us how scientists there have increased the population of the birds while maintaining prime habitat for this endangered species.
Making a difference. Those words couldn't be more appropriate for U.S. Forest Service biologist Emlyn Smith. Smith has studied the red-cockaded woodpecker for nearly 30 years here in the Catahoula district of the Kisatchie National Forest. She's all smiles today because it's nesting season. So, via periscope, she peeks in on a pair of hungry RCW chicks. Smith has tracked the progress of these endangered birds with one goal in mind: to increase the population of RCW breeding pairs by as much as 300. To reach such a lofty goal? Well, it's been tough work.
Well, it's extremely difficult to reach that goal. I've been here 22 years. We were stuck at 14 breeding clusters for about 10 years, it seemed like. We pretty much decided that the magical number is around 30. When you start to get to 30, your numbers start growing.
As with any endangered species, the population of the red-cockaded woodpecker will grow only under a litany of specific conditions, but generally in longleaf pine forests. Smith skillfully climbs nesting trees in order to place colored leg bands on these chicks. Because the birds only produce 1 to 3 chicks per year, the bands will provide valuable information biologists can use to preserve the species.
By banding them, we've known that we've had birds from the wind district north of here fly to Arkansas and start living up there, and we've had a bird from Arkansas fly down in this direction. That we would never have known without the banding project. We also know that we have breeding going on between what we used to think were our subpopulations, that birds from here will fly down to a southern part of the district, and we only know that because we know where they were raised.
Smith knows the habitat for the RCW has also become endangered. She advocates good timber management on both public and private forest lands, such as prescribed burning. By placing man-made cavities into suitable pine trees, biologists have improved the number of breeding pairs. To be sure, the work that Smith has done over the years is working. Today, more than 70 breeding pairs call the Catahoula district home.
I live for nesting season. Every nesting season, I get very excited and hopeful that this is going to be the year that we're just going to explode. That has never happened, but I never lose hope that someday that it will. And we are slowly growing. It just isn't, ever happening at the speed that I would like it to.
For Emlyn Smith, every foot on her ladder takes her one step closer to her goal of preserving the red-cockaded woodpecker for future generations. On the Kisatchie National Forest, I'm A.J. Sabine for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Subdivision development, along with short rotations of private pine forests, have diminished the habitat of the red-cockaded woodpecker. For more information about the bird, you can log on to our website at twilatv.org.